Alright, cool. We'll start in Raw again. This is Rhema. She's a DJ in Denver. We are over by Cherry Creek State Park. And this is one that I actually posted a little, preview earlier. Not necessarily something that she was going for, but it's just, it has a lot of life in it, and I wanted to detail that, so let's start there. Let's make it a little warmer. Okay, you see everything that I'm doing I did in the other one. Recovery, bump the exposure up a little bit, just to get a little bit lighter skin. We'll go right there actually. Bring the blacks in as well, just to get some nice contrast. However, you want to bring the contrast down a little bit so it's not overpowering. I like the saturation where it's at. You come over here, bump up the lights, highlights, shadows down, darks up a bit. Okay. Checking everything out. Everything looks good. That's a nice base to start with. I'm going to open that up. Alright. Cool. Duplicate the layer to start. Go in with the spot healing brush and hit any little tiny thing that you can see. Nice tiny strokes with this, just to make sure that it does exactly what you want it to do. Like right there. Okay. Now, only doing this on texture colors, or like textures, not colors, because it doesn't do very well when trying to cover a color with a color. It's just better for like little dots and stuff like that. So go here. Oh wow, so that's totally jacked up. Hold on. I'm trying to patch it now. See, it was a color, so it messed it up a little bit more. Just patch this. Cool. Zoom out. It's fine. That's fine. One thing I'm probably gonna end up doing is that was coming off right there. Let me just duplicate that layer real quick. And I'll be a cheap son of a bitch. Oops, it's an awesome drawing. Okay, I'm just try to patch this over and find a good spot for it. It's not gonna work. Okay, so instead, I'll clone it. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Get the lasso tool. Like that, okay. Select this chunk. I'll select, I'll inverse that, and I'll just delete everything out of it. So now this little chunk right here is on a different layer. So let me just put this like here. And that's pretty good. Leave that. Obviously it looks like crap, so throw in the opacity 80-ish. That looks pretty good. Turn off that. Okay. Alright, now I can come in with the spot healing. And I can just clean up these edges a little bit. Actually, I'm going to mask this off first. I'll go ahead and mask this. This is even a little bit better. 44 or so with the black. I'll just come along this top here because there's a really harsh edge on top. I'll just kind of start hitting this. Just along there like that. The bottom as well. And this does not need to be super perfect because when I zoom out, you won't be able to tell unless you're paying attention a lot. Get rid of that chunk right there. Okay. Back out. Alright, definitely tell it's there. However, if I actually hold on. Hardly. Let me zoom back in. Right quick. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna come over with the spot heal, and you can kind of see there's a lot of contrast change right here, like color. So I'm just gonna first duplicate this. Then merge this chunk down on top of that, duplicate that. Okay. Now I have the spot healing. So I'll just kinda almost I kinda think of it as like little stitches. You just kinda go like this and you stitch it down. And you kinda you have to be really careful where you go because you can grab the wrong colors like I just did. Okay. That. I don't know what this chunk of color is right here. I'm not bothered by it. Let me zoom out. Okay. Actually, what I can also do is clone this. So, we get the clone tool, which I probably could have done at the very beginning, but doing something a little different. Oops. For some reason it doesn't work when my pen's plugged in. Okay. Come like, actually, let me choose this right here. That looks like shit. Hold on. No, okay, no. Heck with that. Actually, I can patch that. If it wasn't curved, it'd be so much easier. I'm just being so lazy, it's ridiculous. Alright, I'll just patch that over. Haha. Cool. And we'll patch this over. Ding curves. That's not bad. Try to patch this over. I don't know if I like that. Let me look at it. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Man, I'm just doing this the most backwards way. I go one by one on the patch. Okay. That's so crooked right there. Just don't look at her arm. Okay. Okay, now to get rid of the string, duplicate the layer again. Okay. And if you're trying to, like, what I like to do is patch this stuff out, but if you go and patch it like this, since it's kind of connected right there, it's gonna create a weird color. So let's say, should I go like that? It kind of like takes the color off the shirt. So, if you want to avoid that, let's go like right here. You get the clone tool, and you like just cut the bridge, basically. So just right in here, cut that off. Like that. Come here, cut this bridge. Come down a little bit. Alright, cool. So now this is kind of laying separate from everything else. Therefore, in theory, you should be able to come with the patch tool. Just on the other side of that. Other side of that. Slide that up to the color. And it doesn't grab the grays from the shirt. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this mark right here. I'm going to duplicate this layer. I should be able to just patch this whole thing. Awesome. Patch that color. Patch that color. Sick. This. And if you have like a highlight and a low light here, just try to make sure that you stay along the bridge line. You know, right? That line that goes like that. Okay, put that there. Check out. I don't know what's going on with this net. Patch that over there. That's fine. Okay. I always wonder if models are ever self-conscious, knowing that like the person that takes the photos of them inspects every. Well, I do anyway. I inspect every little chunk of your body and fix it. Okay. I like that shout out. Bye. Okay. This is all looking fine. Cool. Zoom out. Alright, everything looks nice and clean. One thing when you're shooting, this is on every single person, is when your arm at about this section right here touches your body at this section, it doubles the size of it. It happens on whether you're skinny, fat, whatever. It'll double the size of your arm if it is touching. So if you're ever shooting somebody, just say, hey, you know, move your arm out just a little bit. It has to be just a fraction of an inch. So that, therefore, it doesn't bulge out like it does. Okay. So right now I'm in the liquefy tool. I like to have your brush pressure and density nice and low. And you want it on the little push thing right here. So I think those about right there is fine. And just very, very slightly start moving everything in to bring it back to the size that it actually is. So just start going like this. Okay, grab it right there. And pay attention to any lines, like these lines of the umbrella, make sure that they're not warped. I'm sure you've seen horribly liquefied stuff online where they do some really, really ridiculous edits. So I'm liking this like right here. And the lines, it looks like it's a little bit curved, so you just drop that down slightly. Just like that. Okay. Everything else is looking good. Okay, press OK. If I go ahead and turn this on and off, you can see the difference. This is normally what her arm looks like, but it was touching, so of course it appeared like that. So before and after on everything right now. We got rid of the little nicks and marks and stuff like that. Brought her arm back to the size that it actually is. Duplicate that layer. Now to go into portraiture. Let's see, hit that. The brightness is starting at -2, so I'm just going to zoom in here and grab a shadow. Alright, that'll work. Wait for that to run. Okay, run it one more time. Time to get the highlights. Grab the little grabber. There we go. Up 4. +2. Okay. As you can see, her skin is looking extra overdone. Merge those two layers together. Mask it off. Fill it with black. Okay. Come back to white. Alright, everything's filled. I like to run around 66. Okay. Hold on. Let me skip that. Go over the skin right here with the 66. Get some nice smooth textures. Hit that no problem. On there. Let's get her arm. Smooth it all out. Real nice. Okay. So now we did that. Bring this about to 70 or so. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright, let me hit this down to 80. See that a little bit more. I want a little bit more texture in her cheeks. I want to go back to the black, run around 22. I'm just going to kind of hit like right in here where I want the texture at. Okay, cool. Let's set before and after. Hold on. I thought I wanted to listen to this. I definitely don't. Listen to this stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, merge that down. Duplicate it again. See how many duplicate layers like... This is so much overkill, but literally it makes me feel safe because in case I ever do mess anything up, I can just delete the layer. I'm going to play my sharpen, which is the unsharp mask. Sharpen everything nice. Okay, and there's already a mask on there and it's white, so the sharpen layer is showing. Come in, I'll get rid of all the sharpness on the background. I'm gonna keep it on the umbrella because I like the sharpness of the umbrella right now. Kill it more on this background over here. Get rid of it on our cheeks, but the cheeks already have just enough texture on it, so cheeks and chin right there. Wow. Okay, cool. Get rid of on the skin. Skin doesn't need to be sharp unless you're trying to go for like a rugged male model look. Get rid of on the tongue. It looks a little dirty if you do that. I'll just kind of get rid of spots over here. So it brings it all right in here. Okay, cool. Let me merge that down, and I'll actually go in here. And I'll just skip all this. Let me go add... I'm going to do that after. Okay. Black bump. Play that. And that on the curves, it just looks like this. The output goes up a little bit. You kind of bring that down slightly. Pay attention. It gives a little bit more texture to the skin. It lightens it up, so you got to pay attention to that as well. Drop this down about 60 or so. And of course I don't want it on the trees. I don't want it on the background, any darks or anything like that, so I'll get rid of it over here. Get rid of all the umbrella. Pretty much just want it on the skin. Okay. Actually, I don't even want it on this part of the skin or on this side of the face, because that's supposed to be a little darker anyway. So right now we're looking... That's looking good. Let me get rid of it a little bit. Right there. Cool. Okay, next thing next. Time to create my light source, which is top right for me. Let's go to the gradient, white to transparent, radial. Okay, and I'll just drop this from about, oops, it's not going to be good. Create a new layer first for this. Okay, how about right? Okay. I need to pay attention to the one. Okay, white, gradient, radial. There we go. Drop that down. 70. Drop this down. 80. That's good. I might actually want it a little bit more in. There we go. Okay. But I'll drop that down to 72. Okay. Mask that off. Make sure there's no white on my face right in here. So go over this black. There we are. Okay. Now for a darken layer, I'm going to go ahead and play that, which is on the curves, just from the middle, just down, just a little bit like that. Cool. Turn this on and off, darkens everything. You want to mask it wherever your light source is, start up there, nice big brush, start playing in a little bit, kind of like that. Cool. I'm going to drop this down to 44 so I can feather it slightly. Okay, just like that. That emphasizes the light source a lot more. And it kind of goes around the umbrella just nice so that the umbrella is nice and lit up as well. I'll actually probably come in here like this. Make sure that's like that. Cool. Switch to white. Just make sure that these are nice and dark. A little bit down here. On that being white. Okay, just gonna come like right there. It's looking great. Come back into black to cover up more of that darkness. There we go. Actually, I'm going to bring it back to white. I'm going to make sure that it's kind of dark back here as well. And right here. Okay, cool. Now, let's look before and after as of yet. Before, after. Sweet. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Background copy. Hit the color balance. I don't know which direction I want to go with this yet. Just play around with it. Maybe blue. Okay, don't like blue on stuff. Let's get cyan on this. Maybe, and what, yellow shadow? Blue shadow, no. Get cyan. Red shadow. Let me go like right there. The highlights, bring this up to the place it's not nice. Some yellows. Okay, cool. Like this. Tell me this light. On and off. It's kind of getting loud. Might just be. Cool. Alright, so with that, I like those colors. I'll mess with them. I want a little bit more of the skin color in there, so let me hit this with about a 15 brush. Let me mask off some of this skin, particularly like right in here so it doesn't look blue. Okay, cool. That's better. I am getting so many texts right now. Busy guy. Okay. Awesome. Alright. Duplicate the layer again, just in case. Okay. Burn. Let's go in the background. Burn it up. There we are. Okay, cool. Ooh, let's get this peacock. Burn that out. Burn all the details on this. This umbrella is so awesome. Oh man. If you ever get to shoot with one of these Japanese umbrellas, they're sick. Highly suggest it. Okay. Bring out this detail a little more. Sick. Okay, cool. Go and outline her face. Right along there. Hit the eyebrows, darken them up just a little bit. Okay, let me hit this, give her more of a jaw. I'm actually gonna like loosen that up because that shadow makes it look kind of like she has a double chin, which she definitely does not. Hit that, hit this shadow, Cool. Alright, so to get rid of this shadow, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Let me just duplicate that layer real quick. I like to use patch. And since my lens doesn't get a lot of detail, it works for me. But if your lens gets a lot of detail, you've got a higher, a more expensive lens, it'll show like the huge difference in texture. So if you're going to do that, like that's fine. You can still see the difference in texture, but you might just want to bring down the opacity on that a little bit, so it just kind of lightens it up. There we go. That's not too bad. If I do that, let me merge that down. Come in with the spot healing. Come on. Okay. Spot healing brush and just stitch it down. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna stitch this here too. Alright. That's not too bad. That's I like that better. Yeah, got it. Nice, nice. Okay, let me duplicate that layer again. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, cool. Got my burns done. Let me go ahead and dodge this stuff. Bring my dodge. I want to hit all this light sources over here. Bokeh is awesome. hit this. Hit these greens. Hit some of this tree because it's got like some highlights on the tree. That's looking cool. It's looking really cool. Hit some of the highlights on here too. You're like each one of these little. Alright. All this dodging and birding is very tedious. It can get very tedious, but huge difference. In my opinion. Between basic as F, basic autofocus. Man, I'm talking to myself right now. I don't know if you've ever made a YouTube video, but after a while you kind of just realize you're talking to yourself alone in your room with the expectation that somebody's going to listen to you at a later time. Alright, that's looking pretty cool. I kind of want it to pop a little more, so I'm going to grab this darken layer that emphasize the light source a little more, and I'm gonna duplicate it. See how that looks. That's a little overdone, so let me drop this down about 50 or so. It's not too bad. And oh man, I've got a meeting soon. Hold on. Okay, drop that 60. That's cool. Okay, but on this layer, I want to hit the side of the umbrella just a little bit. So with the darken, so I'm gonna use my white. Let's hit about 25 or so. Make this bigger and start going like that. You can't tell it as you do brush by brush, but if you go back and forth, you can see it gets a little darker. Maybe you can, I don't know if you can see it on YouTube as much, but it does. Alright, so now we've got all this done. Let me look if there's anything else I want to do. Kind of really liking it. One thing I'm going to do right now though is I'm going to duplicate this layer and I'm going to throw a radial blur on it, which is kind of my thing on a lot of things. Ugh. And I think it'll work really nice with this umbrella. I'm trying to guess where her face is at. Right there. Cool. Let that run. I totally missed, but it's workable. Hit this about 50. Alright, cool. Coming with your brush. It's already got a mask on top of it. Nope, it doesn't. Put a mask on there. That little button. Cool. Let's run black at 66 to start. Okay. Clear that face up. You want that sharp. So make sure that's nice and clean. Okay, now we can go ahead and drop down about 33 and just start feathering it out. Just kind of like make like spider legs coming off of it. There we go. And even thinner here, you can kind of cut into the trees like that. So that if you follow with your eyes, you can't see the radial go all the way through and through. It breaks up ever so slightly, which I think makes a huge difference. Like you see the right here on the mask, you can see the little spider legs coming off of it. Let's see here. I'll drop that about 70 fill. Okay, turn that on and off. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. So I'm liking this as of right now. Let me go ahead and export this and open it up into Lightroom. Eating that candy. I'm immature, man. Okay. Oh my god. Fuck off.